The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, an NFC battle in store for us. It's the Detroit Lions and the Carolina Panthers. Teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. He's got it down the sideline. Give him 32 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Fiore, that have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Dialing up a receiver screen. Across the 20, continuing to work. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset. At least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. No questioning on that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They run again with Hubbard. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he has him neatly in midfield here. It's about a yard short. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him out in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
To the air on 1st down. Young. He's got it. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Red squad red. Field 50 green. Ready?
Out of the gun, Young. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Striker, 3, 6, 19-yard line.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Hurts on 1st down. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st down, ball at the 36.
Detroit Lions, 1st down.
Hurts to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stops for loss of yardage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. 3rd down. Another one for Gibbs. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue stripe, 52 blue. Hut, hut.
Young working from the gun. Pass brought in by Tyrone McMillan. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Panthers,
Trouble,
1st down.
38. Hut, hut.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. They'll call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set. Shot. 36.
Hubbard again. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Offense up to the line fast.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Young from the gun on 3rd. Into the hands of Leggett. And he's taken down at the 30. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
That's good.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Escapes the pocket. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our first quarter. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to Charlotte in just a moment. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're advancing it well as they face second down.
Black 40. 43 rail.
Out of the shotgun, it gets to Hubbard. Makes the tackle. He's got space ahead. Second down run gets him 5. They've got third down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
From the gun on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
15-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Claws red. 45. White. 10.
From the red zone on first. Buying some time right. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. You sure did.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. This will end up as a touchback.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, it's big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
This is Gibbs on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Detroit.
The give, left side for Gibbs. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at second down.
Hey, that's a run that's whole home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, siphoning up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to Gibbs now on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
On third down, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They go play fake with Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. We'll return this one up across the 35 before he goes out. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Ready?
First down, Young. Hits his tight end on the corner route. Big man showing up the yards. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11.
Lions 10. Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
This will bring us to the 2-minute warning. It's the Lions, lined up with a second and 8. Again, it's Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Brings up third and 4.
Third down run by Gibbs. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's good.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, Lions.
On first down, they'll run. Still has some space inside the 35. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that gives the Lions the first.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time to step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
He's running with it. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Now we get timed out by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal.
8-yard line.
Gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. And now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains in this half.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, we got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
They'll run. It's Gibbs. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up fourth and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Lions making the call for their field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off of the touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Return starts at the 9. This makes it up to the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Returning it from the 4. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And this drive will start inside the 25.
You could feel, even up at the booth, a full-on panic there for just a moment. But he did make sure it never overwhelmed him. He picks the ball back up. May have cost him some yards, but it didn't cost them the possession.
On the move, hit it right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. It brings up second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
A second down throw for Young. Caught by the tight end, running the corner. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. First down, ball at the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Running the right side. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here we go. Set. Fight. White. Ready?
Again, it's Young. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
There's Hubbard on the give. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Ryan Branch getting there for the tackle.
Down at the 45-yard line. 1 yard gain.
Young to throw it. Chased out to his right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The rookie from Penn State makes the play. And the Lions will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
yards.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Another Detroit Lions.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to hook this one into about low C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Running it with Gibbs. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8 and sets up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, particularly when he's able to get out. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And they're going to be sacked just outside that red zone. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Detroit Lions, first down.
Hurts looking to throw. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it. This Panthers fumbles. Picked up by the Panthers. And deep in their own territory, they're going to take possession now after the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The whole thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
60 ready. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Cut out left. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That one gains 7. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
At the 25-yard line.
Ready. Shoot. Yellow. 52 blue. Black shot. Black ultra.
Defense shows blitz. Young has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for no gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
White. White. Ready.
Young throwing here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Now about 29 yards on that play, Parker, as they get the chains reset.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To the air yet again. Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Dose of the hurry up here.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21. At the 40.
Young working from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 12.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
And 9.
He'll air it out on 3rd. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
An 8-yard pickup brings up 4th down and 1. Ryan Fitzgerald on for the field goal.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Falcons have the ball and the lead. Only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason.
Okay.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Here we go. Set. Smash. Yellow. 43. Set.
They're going for it. Young. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Another one for Gibbs. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Checks it down to Gibbs. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down a score, and they're going to go for this on 4th down.
63.
Desperation time here. That one complete to St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Up the middle, none outside either, John. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. Offense in a hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. He is down to the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play. A good call, and that's him the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
A give to Gibbs. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Strike downfield to Kelsey. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Gibbs again. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Lions 8 points behind. Biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Great. Set. Delta.
Montgomery. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. They've made it 4th and goal. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Desperation time here on 4th. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Albert gets it to start the drive. And that carry over, that's one on the plunge up the gut. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
At the 7-yard line.
52 close. you. Yellow. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third? Setting up to pass. Complete to Tremble. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
60 red. 60 red.
He's back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
I think his decision-making would have checked that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They send the tight end in motion. Now to throw. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. And it's not over yet for both fans. He scores, and now a 2-point conversion will force overtime.
Hey, Kate, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking 1st down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburners kicked in, and he made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Tiger Hornet. Go.
Back to throw. And the conversion is good. He's into the end zone. Oh, looks like we may be headed for overtime. They're not out of it yet. That conversion successfully tying this game and puts us, of course, on track for overtime.
So much momentum gain, long odds to get those 2-point conversions, but now you got to have discipline. We know, we've seen it in playoffs with limited time left. You got to make sure you finish the deal and carry this momentum you've just gained into that extra frame.
He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Down. Spike. Red. 38.
He'll look to throw it. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Yellow. 43. Red. Yellow. 10. cycle. Right move. Set, huh?
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Look at that power, deep left side. And it'll be incomplete. They went for it, trying to stun everybody with no time left on the clock. But alas, we are headed for overtime. And postseason overtime no longer different from what we saw in the regular season. A touchdown on the opening drive doesn't end things. The other side's going to get a chance to retort. And if the game remains tied beyond that, then it is sudden death. So overtime in the playoffs, Brock, no longer an oddity compared to our first 18 weeks. It's all going to work the same now. Both teams guaranteed a shot with the football regardless of who wins the opening toss. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, it is next score wins. It has been a heavyweight fight to begin these playoffs, and we're not done yet. The kick is away, and overtime has begun. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Knowing how a wonderful EA Sports team director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the end route. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Number 7.
Pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Hurts now on 4th. And this one's incomplete. That could be the shift, Brock, that decides this game. They turn it over on downs to begin overtime.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Big field goal try coming up here for Ryan Fitzgerald. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. We'll take a break with them here in overtime. The next score sends somebody through in our postseason. So high stakes as they step up here for 2nd down.
Yellow, 22.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And as the lengthy game goes on, they're going to take a valued breather.
Okay, ready.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready. Mike, white, 10 black. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Big field goal try coming up here for Ryan Fitzgerald. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And that was the type of game you can only hope for in the postseason, Brock. A couple of deserving teams laying it all out there, and they were finally able to get the win and keep their playoffs going. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I get